Maria Dayan Piñaflor, your teacher in Food Processing in situ.
Our lesson for today is receiving and handling raw materials with the code TLE-AFFP9-12IS-Roman numeral 2 D-H-2.
But before we start our lesson, I want you to answer this.
Write true if the statement is correct and write false if it is incorrect. Number 1. Flavor is an essential requirement for food. Number 2. Raw materials from the trusted suppliers must meet quality standard. Number 3. Over-matured raw material is not a major risk if processed with good quality fruits. Number 4. Food processor is not concerned with the nature of the raw materials in processing. Number 5. Food processing industries use raw materials to produce finished good. Are you done? Okay, let's check your work. For number 1, true. Number 2, true. Number 3, false. Number 4, false. Number 5, true. Are all of you got the perfect score? Okay, let's start our lesson. What is raw materials? Do you have an idea what is raw materials? Okay, raw materials used in the primary production of manufacturing of goods, materials from which a product is produced or made. Food processing industries use raw materials to produce finished goods. Some of the raw materials come from animals, such as meat, seafood, fish, or poultry. Next is plant. Fruits and vegetables are gathered from land. Next is dairy milk. Dairy milk comes from cow. Next is eggs. Come from birds such as ducks and chickens. The raw materials from the trusted supplier must meet quality standards. Quality should be maintained throughout the processing. Below are the criteria for assessing the raw materials to meet the standard. First, geometric characteristics. Second, physical characteristic. Third, growth characteristic. And the last is functional characteristics. Geometric characteristics include shape, uniformity, free from any irregularities, size and weight of the food. Oversized and undersized raw material should be avoided. Second, physical characteristic. Physical characteristic has two types, color and texture. Color. The control of color is important in selecting varieties for food processing. Preserving the color its natural state is essential by using a treatment procedure such as blanching and by using process condition design to retain the natural food color. Texture. Raw material must be resistant to mechanical stresses of the machine during processing. The third is growth characteristics. The nature of the derived raw materials a concern for food processor. These include the following. Letter A. A variety of raw materials. There should be suitable varieties of the raw materials for processing to suit the production needs. It requires a close collaboration between agricultural section and the research and the development team of the food processing company. Letter B. Maturity. Raw materials to be used must be fully grown and fully developed. For fruits and vegetables, maturity can affect the finished product. See to it that the quality raw materials are used. Over-matured raw materials, such as in the case of an overripe mango, can be a major risk if it is processed or combined with the good quality fruits. It will affect the quality of the finished product. This will lead the food processing company to produce a bad quality product, thus leading to waste time, money, and effort. The last is functional characteristics. Functional characteristic has three types. First, flavor. It is an essential requirement for food. If the flavor is weak, food processor put additives to enhance the flavor of the product. Second, resistance to processing stresses. Some are not resistant to the equipment used in processing. Third is free from defect. Raw material must not have shape and color deformity, puncture or abrasion, insect and microbial contamination. It must not be immaturely grown or overmatured. The good manufacturing practices or GMP requirements of raw materials and other ingredients are as follows. Number 1. All raw material should undergo inspection and selecting process to ensure that they are free from contamination. Perishable should be handled first. Number 2. It shall be maintained and stored under good condition and free from any type of hazard. Number 3. Before using the raw materials, they must be washed to remove visible dirt. Water in the conveyor machine used in sorting and washing must be certified as potable water. Number 4. Container used for delivery of raw materials and product should undergo inspection to assure that this will not affect the food from any type of hazard and that is safe for use. Number 5. The storage room must be well maintained and clean. It must have platforms, shelves, and bins that raise the food above the floor. Number 6. The storage room must be in a good location for convenience upon delivery. The cold storage room and the freezer must have a thermometer to check and monitor the temperature of raw materials. So those are the good manufacturing practices of raw materials. The receiving section, selecting department, and other department must maintain quality in every stage of the production. It is in your hands as a food processor to maintain quality raw materials free from microbiological defect and physical defect until the last stage of the production.
And that's the end of our discussion. Do you have question, clarification, or your evaluation? Choose the letter of your correct answer. Write your answer on your answer sheet. For your assignment, make a music video about the different types of raw materials and product used in the food processing room. Then, send it to my messenger. Thank you for watching